Hello, welcome to mathematics session. In this session, we are going to look at removing brackets. This topic is under integers. This is very important because most of the exam questions, they feature such type of questions where you're supposed to remove the brackets. It's very confusing when you are dealing with more especially negatives or minus combined with addition. So without wasting much of your time, let us look at the objective and also the tips. The objective of removing brackets: to eliminate signs and remain with mathematical operations. That is, it's either it will result in plus only or minus only, multiplication or division once we remove the brackets. So it's to make something very simple, such that it's easier for us to work out. Okay, so unlike having a whole assortment of signs that can tend to be confusing. So this also makes it easier to solve and eliminate possible errors. So if you are not careful, you may know what to do, but because of presence of brackets, you may end up making a mistake along the way. Tip number 2. So what do we do? Same signs. So if you see that you have same signs, this change to plus, and the brackets or parentheses disappear after multiplying the signs. So we'll be multiplying the signs, not the numbers or brackets. We'll be multiplying signs so that they come out of the parentheses or brackets. So what I mean is this. We have 2 here. So 2 is independent of anything you are seeing here. It's independent. Then we have positive, which is plus. So this is the operational sign. An operational sign in mathematics is what is telling you what to do. I should add, I should multiply, I should divide. So there are 4 major mathematical operations, that is plus, minus, multiplication, and division. So this is an operation sign. What about this positive inside? This positive inside is the sign which is telling us the nature, the state of 3. Is it a positive number or a negative number? 3 is a positive number. So this is telling us the nature of these 3, either positive or negative. So this is, in this case, 3 is positive. So we can summarize this pattern in this short form, where we have operational sign and we just pick the sign from the number. So what it means is that these are brackets. So we are multiplying the signs. So positive times positive, it will give you positive. So meaning you are going to introduce this positive and leave out the parentheses. We have another pattern. 2 here is positive and it's independent, but here we have operational sign which is negative. Here we have this sign which is showing us the state of 3. 3 in this case is negative. So we can summarize this pattern by using this. So negative minus negative inside, it will give you positive. So negative times negative, positive. So immediately you do this, you have introduced plus, so it will no longer be minus, but it will become 2 plus 3. So that is the secret which is there. Tip number 2, unlike signs, change to minus. So if you see they are different, here we have positive, positive, same, positive, positive, same, negative, negative, same, negative, negative, same. So these, the multiplication of these signs which are same, it will change to plus. So you add instead of subtracting where there is subtraction, like in this case. Minus, different signs, it will result in minus, and the parenthesis disappears. So what is your your focus. The first focus should be on the operational sign and the sign of the number or letter inside the parentheses or brackets. So what I mean by this is your focus will be this number which is outside and the sign of the number inside the parentheses. So if you look at this, negative and positive, you ask yourself a question: are they same signs? No, they are not. So to remove the brackets and everything here, we are going to change this to minus because they are different signs. Positive can be outside and negative inside this time around. As long as they are different signs put in parentheses, it will change to minus. Okay, so these are new operational signs. Then we have negative and negative inside, so it means negative times negative positive, so this will change to positive. Positive, you ask yourself a question: are they different or same? They are same, so same signs changes to positive, same signs changes to positive, unlike signs or different signs changes to minus. So this is positive. So let us look at now the examples so that you understand. Example, simplify. So what are we going to do? If you look at this 7, there is no negative here. By virtue of it not having negative, this number is considered the positive 7. Is positive 7 and it's independent. Okay, you look at it after you introduce a new operational sign. Okay, that's when you know what you are required of doing. So in this case, we focus on this operational sign minus and the sign inside the number, inside the parenthesis, sorry. So negative, positive, are they different or same? They are different. So where is our tip or rule? Different. Okay, negative, positive is different, so minus. So here we are going to remove the brackets and introduce this and connect this 7 and this 7 by this. So this means this time this is negative, so I'll put my negative here, the result of this. Okay, we are multiplying the signs, so I'll bring down now the 7 here and the 7 there. So this is what it is. So you have 7 and you take away 7, you remain with nothing, so that is 0. This is the answer. We come to this positive, negative, are they same signs or different? They are different. So when you see brackets or parentheses like this, write down these rules. Recall, they should come naturally. Okay, recall so that you don't make any mistake. The challenge with the signs, they are found in almost every topic in mathematics. So if you have problems here, meaning you might know the formula, the steps to follow, but immediately you might, maybe before you reach even halfway of your calculation, you have already made a mistake for the sign. Everything that you do will be just nothing. So that's how critical and important this is. So in this case, positive times negative, so different signs, negative, so negative. So I'll just bring 8 there, which is positive. I won't temper anything here. Don't add negative here or anything. Just bring down the number the way it is. If it has negative, bring it down. Then also, since you have multiplied this and it has changed to an operational sign minus, then just pick this number and bring it down like this. So in this case, what we have 8, you remove 7, you have 1. So this is the answer. So when you are calculating, show me the steps like this. I'm interested so much in the second step because I want to see if you have understood what happens to these scenarios. Okay, positive, negative. Okay, inside parentheses, to remove these parentheses or brackets, I need to know what you have gotten before you even write the answer. So don't just solve mentally and you write 1. I want to see this step. I want to see the second step. So we come to see our focus is on the operation sign and the sign which is inside, because I've seen the parentheses there, I've seen the brackets. So in this case, negative times positive, different signs, negative. So I can even write negative in advance here. So what happens to this? You lift it the way it is, you bring it down, -7, like this. Then this one, you lift just 7, you bring it down like this. So this is what happens. Now if you look at this, these are same numbers having same signs. So we go back to integers that we did previously. You are subtracting numbers of same sign. So what do? Just add the numbers and pick the sign of the numbers. So we just say 7 plus 7, that is 14. What sign do these numbers have? Negative. So you just put negative there. So this is the answer. Please understand this, more especially this pattern. They like it because people will get confused with this. They like this pattern because people get confused with this. Okay, then we come to this. If you look at this, negative throughout, but our focus should be on the operational sign, okay, the sign which is between the number and the parenthesis. So in this case, this times this, that is positive. Okay, why? Negative times negative, negative times negative, it will give me positive. So I've picked this, I've brought it in the middle. So what happens now? I'll just shift this number down. So this is -7. I'll also shift just the number 7 because this has changed. So this is what it is. So in this case, what we have is -7 plus 7. You are adding numbers of different signs. So go back to such rules that we said. When you are adding numbers of different signs, subtract the numerical larger number from the smaller number and the answer takes the sign of the numbers. Now in this case, we don't have the bigger number and they are similar. Okay, +7 is bigger but numeric than -7, but numerically we consider these 7 they are same. So same numbers, different signs, they are opposites. These are opposites. So what did I say about opposites? The sum, the addition of opposite is equal to 0. So this is 0. It's the answer. It's the same as 7 minus 7. Okay, 0. So don't put +0, -0. Okay, there is nothing like that. 0 is just plain 0 without any sign. We talk about now the more advanced question where you have a chain. Okay, so what do? We have -4, negative, plus 3 inside the parenthesis, plus inside we have -1, plus we have inside +7, then we have inside +5. So what do? We want to eliminate these brackets. We want to remove them so that we remain with the plain operational signs. So in this case, what we do, we come here, negative times positive, it will change to minus. So I'll put negative here, I'll bring 3 here, I'll also bring down 4 there. Okay, I've changed here. I come here, negative times positive, different signs negative, so negative, then I bring 1 down. Okay, positive times positive, okay, positive times positive, same signs will result in positive, so it will be plus. So I'll put plus here and just bring down 7 here. Then negative times positive, different signs will result in negative, so I'll just put negative here and bring down the 5 here. So we have removed the brackets. That's the purpose. So we have remained with the operational signs. So the next thing, when you have addition and subtraction, work out from your left hand side to the right, the way in the order they are written. There is nothing like I start with the addition 1 plus 7. No, here you work from left to right. So in this case, this means negative 4 minus 3. These are same numbers, same signs, so we just add. So 4 plus 3, 7, plus 1, same sign, that is 8. So you write 8. What's the sign of the numbers? Negative. You just put negative there. Then you come and write plus. This is 7 minus 5. So here again, we do it in the order it is written from left to right. There is nothing like I start with 7 minus 5. So in this case, as you can see, these two numbers, they are having different signs. So what did we say about different signs? You subtract. So 8 minus 7, that is 1. You ask yourself a question. Between between 8 and 7, if we didn't have negative, which number could have been bigger? This one is bigger. So what sign is it having? Negative. So you put negative here. Then you say minus, then 5. So in this case now, the final answer, this is the pattern they like. You are subtracting here. This is subtraction, but they are having same sign negative. So what do? You just add 5 plus 1, that is 6, and you put the sign of the numbers. So this is the answer. We look at the last one, negative 100 minus negative 50 in parentheses or brackets. So what do? We have to remove the brackets. How do we remove the brackets? We consider this operational sign in the middle and this one. So we multiply negative times negative. Same signs will result in plus. So this time this will change to plus. So now, if this is plus, I'll just bring the 50 here. Don't repeat this and you put negative here. It has changed. So by virtue of us multiplying this time, this has changed to positive. So this number you pick the way it is without a sign which you are seeing here, because this has changed. But this one, we haven't done, is independent. We bring it the way it is, like this. Okay, so what this means now is that adding numbers of different signs, subtract the smaller number from the bigger number, the answer will take the sign of the numerically larger number. So we ignore more like we didn't have negative. We have 100 and what? 50. So what do? Since they have different signs, we subtract. So 100 minus 50, which will give you 50. The next question now, numerically bigger number here is 100 if we didn't have negative. So in this case, what sign is it having? Negative. So the answer is negative 50. So this is the end of our example. So when I say numerically larger number, we are saying if all they were numbers without negative, okay, 100 is bigger. But if you have negative 150, because of the negative, this negative 100 is smaller. Okay, so what I'm saying is subtract the numerically smaller number from the numerically larger number. So when I say that, it means I've ignored the minus, but I'll come back when I find the answer. Then I pick the bigger number with a negative. If it's the one which is bigger, then you put there, you pick the sign of the bigger number. So this is negative 50. So kindly practice a lot so that you understand. So mathematics is about understanding the rules, the concepts, the tips. If you put them in your mind, life will never be the same. Okay, you're going to improve, you're going to pass mathematics. So for those who would like to join my WhatsApp group or one-to-one online lessons, you can WhatsApp me on +260977927927926 for those outside Zambia, then 0977927926. So you just save this number and send me a message on WhatsApp. Thank you so much for your attention.